everyone today. This is Dark Wolf. This is my channel, Dark Wolf Pack. Welcome, welcome. Um, so this is my first vlog. Just started a YouTube channel. There's gonna be a lot of content coming. I'm not 100% sure exactly what all the content's gonna be about, but it's gonna be a bunch of different things. Um, I did put a little bit of it in the description of the channel, but I did want to get a little more in depth of what I'm talking, of what's going to be going on, what my channel is all about, so that way you guys, I can eliminate as much confusion as possible in the beginning. I really am not sure what I want to become of this channel. I just know that I would really like to just make great content for you guys. I'm gonna try it in a number of different ways. I'm hoping that I'm able to come up with some decent idea for you guys. A few different things that I'm doing this past year. I started getting a little more physically active. So I'll probably have some videos about like progress in that area, and building my muscles and stuff like that. That's just, and some of the exercises I do in case people have questions and stuff, and maybe like what my routines are. Another section of videos is probably going to be vlogs. I'll probably do vlogs so that way, maybe I'll even put the workout videos in the vlogs too sometimes. That way it's not just constantly working out. But I want to be able to do a bunch of different things. I like scary stuff, so maybe like reading different stories from the net. I'll even make it kind of fun. I'll throw like something in there, like whether you guys think it's true or false. I know I've seen this kind of on YouTube a couple of times. I love the concept, and I'm not saying it's going to be scary specifically or true crime specifically. I am new to this, so I'll look for like different topics, maybe just different things, ones that are made up and by different people. Of course, I'm gonna, shout out and try to put links in the description for whatever, or at least tell you where to go to find the stories after. But what I'll probably do with that is, I'm sorry, everybody's asleep. It's kind of late right now. I kind of chose that because I thought maybe I'd read like a scary story tonight or something. I'm not sure yet, but I just really wanted to get it together and make this video so that way, I get the first one out there. Something long. I threw up a few shorts just to kind of see, you know, what happened, kind of. Bear with me. I'm not used to talking on the camera like this, so it's gonna take some time getting used to. Um, but I promise, as I grow, I'll try to get better with it. I'll be a little better on the camera. The video recordings will hopefully get better in time when I get better equipment. Right now, I'm literally just using my phone, but I mean, you gotta start somewhere. So this is my first attempt to make. This is technically, I'm gonna put it up there as my first vlog, and also, so my name is, like I said in the beginning, Dark Wolf. Okay, the channel is Dark Wolf Pack. I was gonna do like Dark Wolf Productions or something like that, but I'm not sure yet. So the name will probably change eventually too. This is my first run at it, so. But yeah, I just got a lot going on, and I kind of just wanted to start recording a lot of my progress as I grow as a person, and as I grow physically, mentally, in an artistic way. I do a lot of other art things too. I'll show you guys along the way. I love to color. I like to draw. I'm starting to get better at that a little bit. I do like to write poetry. I do like to write short stories myself. And of course, if I put any short stories out, obviously you guys will be, one of the first ones to know. I'll come out personally. I'll read them to you guys, see what you guys think. Make sure that, you guys give me lots of feedback. Let's try to be nice. I understand everybody has their own opinions, and I don't mind any constructive criticism. I just, I don't want people to be cruel to each other or judge each other for people's opinions on my videos. I'm not going to hate on you if you dislike them. I'm not going to let it, get me down and stuff. I'm going to keep making videos because I know that comes with part of the job. I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos for a while, so I kind of get the basic layout. I'm sorry if, my nose is kind of messed up. But I guess we could start with a story about myself a little bit. My nose. About 4 weeks ago, November 3rd, I had to get a nasoplasty on my nose. When I was younger, it's probably about 17, 18, and I got into a physical altercation. It was actually with a friend. It's a long story. In the future, I'll tell you a little more about it. And the point is there was a physical altercation. I ended up getting hit in the nose, and I didn't do anything about it. And here it is. Now I'm 33, and I started having a lot of issues with it. Over this past year, I had to get a surgery done, like I said, November 3rd, and it was not super crazy, but I did have to go under, and it was very painful. Nasoplasty is when they come up in here, and they clean out all your nasal sinus, all your sinuses all up in here, and they stuff it. So packed. My nose was like 3 times the size of it. It was packed, filled with some type of bandage. You know how they used to wrap people's arms in bandages and stuff. Something like that. They just jammed it up there. There was 1 up this one, and then there was 2 up this one. So, and when I went to go get it out, they had to pull it out, and it was just the craziest feeling. They just pulled it right out. Didn't even give me a warning. It was nuts. They had my grandma there. Not my grandma, my aunt. I'm sorry. My aunt was with me. They made her come up and see me when I looked the whole time. She was like, I don't want to look. And I ain't gonna lie, it was so sudden, and the doctor didn't give me no warning when he pulled it out, and I just screamed. So, yeah, that was crazy, and I was out of commission for about a week straight. I wasn't allowed to move. I had to be careful when I sneezed because I had to keep those in for a week straight with that in my nose. And I had to keep putting this bandage up my nose and holding it and packing it all right in there. And it was so uncomfortable for a week straight. I had trouble sleeping. Every time, I would try to clean it out, snot was everywhere. There was just, it was just crazy. It was a crazy week. It was very uncomfortable. Obviously, there's a lot worse surgeries out there, but man, I've never felt something like that before. But long story short, in the physical altercation, a friend of mine, who knew me well, ended up hitting me in the nose, and I never went to the doctors for it. And here it is. I was 17, 18. Now I'm 33, and I was having a lot of issues with it this past year. And sorry, it's kind of late. I don't want to wake anyone up. So they actually just laid out. But so, yeah. So if I'm kind of talking weird or snipping a little bit, or my mouth, like I'm breathing out of my mouth where I'm not supposed to. You can even kind of tell where it was broken before. You know, it's still a little bit off center. They never fixed the deviated septum. They just left it like that for now. They just had to clear it out first. I guess I go in a couple of days to find out if they're going to try to fix the deviated septum, but right now I think it's kind of, I'm breathing fine out of it. So I don't think he's going to want to break it and try to reset it. We'll probably just leave it the way it is, but I'm just nervous that it's gonna get all backed up again up there, up in my sinuses. And I was having a really hard time sleeping, and I had to get all these tests done. I had to get a sleep study done, and that was hard because when I would wake up, it wouldn't be attached properly, and I had to fix it, and I had to do that for a couple days just to make sure that it worked. Like, I was nervous that it didn't work the first night because I can't tell I'm sleeping. How do I know if that thing's hooked up? Like, I don't. It was just difficult, but and then I ended up coming out here to stay with my grandmother. I had an uncle pass away about 8 months ago, so I told my grandmother that I would come out here and stay with her for a bit and kind of help her out for a while and stuff. She's 80. I love her very much. She's been a very big part of my life through most of my life. And I just, I don't know what I would ever do if anything happened to her, but I just love her. She's still strong as an ox. She's healthier than most of my other family members. My aunt lives here too. It's a whole house. My aunt lives upstairs. And I have been talking to my grandmother about, start when I get a chance to pay off the house and buy it from her and stuff like that. So hopefully in the future this could be mine if everything goes well and I'm able to pay it off. But the past couple of years have been just kind of rough in general. I know for everybody with the pandemic and stuff. And I like to make things that people like, like some of my colorings and stuff. I got some of them on my Instagram and stuff. You guys can go check that out. It's actually RJ RJ _Holmes 19543, I think, but don't quote me on that. I'll let you guys know. A lot of people in my life, like families and friends, they call me RJ because I have the same name as my father. My real name is Randy Jr., so everybody calls me RJ. My brother, he has a similar nickname, and my other brother has a similar nickname too. I'm the oldest out of three. Like I said, I'm 33. My middle brother is 31, and his name is Jerry. Jerry J. So a lot of my family calls him JJ. He actually doesn't like his nickname no more. I still use mine constantly. Anybody who really knows me well, they call me RJ, and I've had that nickname since I was a baby. Same thing with my brothers. Oh yeah, my youngest brother, his name is Chris, and his middle name is John. So CJ. And then you got Jerry J. J is his middle name. Christopher John, and then Randy Jr. RJ, JJ, CJ. So we're all 2 years apart. I'm 33, my middle brother's 31, and my youngest brother's 29. My brother that is 31 is married with 4 kids. He's also making content now. I want to give him a shout out. Go hit up his Instagram. He's a Pokemon card collector. I'm going to pin it. I'm going to tag him in it. We'll see who sees it. All right, his name's Pokebandit. I'll look up the exact name on his Instagram a little later, and I'll throw it down in the description of the video. Okay, PokeBandit, Instagram.com. He's got some great deals. He's also buying a lot of Pokemon cards and stuff. So if you guys know anybody who's looking, just go check out his channel. And I just want to thank you guys, for listening to this video and taking the time to listen to what I have to say. I know this is probably a terrible video with the way it's recorded, but it's from my phone. I don't have a camera yet, so I'm going to be using my phone. I'm going to try to be better with it, doing the right angles, and it looks like I'm pretty close enough to the camera and stuff. I've tested the sound, and it sounds like you can hear me clearly. And that about, for right now, kind of sums it up. I don't want to get into details, too many details, right now in this first video. This is just kind of like an introduction. This is vlog number 1, and I'm just really happy to be here and super excited to have you guys along for the ride. This channel's going to grow, and I want to grow, and I want to make the best content possible, and I want to, make something that you guys enjoy to watch and stuff. That's what it's all about. Like, I like making things people like. I love to cook, so I love it when I make a great meal and somebody tastes it and they're like, man, this is great. Or when I draw something that's super colorful and awesome, like I said, I'll put my Instagram down in the description too. You could check that out or whatever. I think I actually have a short with it. If you check out my shorts, I got a link in there for my Instagram. Just, if you could, to help the channel. And I know everybody says this, so bear with me. I'm gonna say it too, because it seems to work. I don't know if it does, and I know people hate it a little bit, but I want this channel to grow. So like and subscribe, please. If you've watched more than a couple videos, that's how you pay me back for making this content. You don't gotta pay for nothing, no money or anything. Literally, just hit the subscribe button, hit that bell icon for all my videos, so that way, in case it doesn't pop up, because I don't know how the algorithm is, you'll always get notified when a video pops up. Okay, so make sure to do that for me. Hit that bell icon and hit the subscribe button and hit all notifications, so that way you get every video that comes up in the future. There's going to be all kinds of videos that I'm going to be making, workout videos, it's probably scary stories, fake video stories, all that. I want to do some reaction videos. I want to do I'll probably set up a Twitch account and, do some streaming and stuff. So I really hope you guys all join the Dark Wolf Pack with me. Dark Wolf 19543. Alright, and I love you guys. Thank you all so much for the support and everything. And I will see you guys soon. You guys are totally awesome, and thanks for bearing with me with the bad camera quality and the bad recording until I get better equipment, and bearing with me while I get used to being on camera. You guys are truly awesome. You guys are being my inspiration, and this is day 1. Who's going to be my day 1 people? Put that comment down in the video and tell me you're my day 1, so that way when I become big and we rise up and we get to the top, you guys can say you were there from the beginning, because this is the first video. This is vlog number 1. This is the first video, and only the people who were on this video comment this video and say they were day 1ers is going to be able to say it at the end. So come on, help me, y'all. Subscribe, like, love you all. Have a great night. Stay safe. This is Dark Wolf 19543. Over and out. Have a good night, guys. Stay safe.